Hello, welcome back to InMotion. Today we are here to show you the InMotion V9, unbox it, show you what's inside and how to get started and on your way. Now as we open the box of your brand new InMotion V9, you'll be greeted by the user manual, which states the air pressures as well as the air valve extension. The next is the charger, which is a 84 volt 4 amp charger, which will charge your device from 0 to full in about 2.5 hours. And lastly, we have the air pump, which you will use to tailor the pressure in the chambers to modify the ride comfort. Your brand new InMotion V9. Once you have your V9 out of the box, you'll want to hold down this power button for a couple seconds in order to turn it on. Now, upon the first time you're turning it on, you'll need to use your phone in order to activate it. So what you'll want to do is go to the InMotion app. So once you have your vehicle here and ready to be activated, you'll want to tap on the top and hit search. Here you'll see all the vehicles that are nearby and select the vehicle that you're looking to activate. If you selected the correct one, you'll see the Bluetooth symbol on the display show up. And since this is the first time we're activating, you'll see this owner activation menu. You'll want to certify that you are going to activate it now and hit activate. It may take a couple of minutes, but once activated, then you'll be able to use the device. There you go. It'll show you activation is successful and you can hit confirm. And this is for you to authenticate as the owner. And so you'll confirm that as well. Now, once you're done, you'll see the menu. You'll see the battery level here is 39% as well as the app, and then you know you're on the correct wheel. With your wheel being activated, you have the mobile app, and we'll quickly go through a couple of the settings. The first one here is to lock and unlock your wheel. So this will prevent it from balancing in order to prevent from other people using your wheel without your knowledge. The next one is to turn on and off the headlight and to honk the horn. Now this last one here is for the settings. Here you can see all the different settings for the wheel, then you can select and change as per your preference. Now if we go to the vehicle details, I'll show you this important information, which is the battery information. Here you can see the voltage, as well as the voltage of every cell inside the wheel, as well as the temperature in the battery pack. So here at the top of the wheel, you'll see the power button that we mentioned a while ago, as well as a beautiful display. Here you'll see the speed, the setting that you're on, as well as the battery percentage that you have remaining. Now, looking at the side of the wheel, you'll see that there's this trolley handle. Now, there is a lever at the bottom here in order to release the trolley handle and lift it up. It will lock in place so you can trolley the wheel effectively. Now, this wheel is a culmination of all your favorite parts of InMotion EUCs of previous. So we have the trolley handle from a V12 with a display of a V14 and the pedals of a V14. Here in the front, you have the beautiful headlight from the V14 with that amazing cutoff line, as well as this beautiful atmospheric LED strip along the side of the wheel. At the back, we have the brake lights, as well as the turn signals and the charging port. Here, the charging port, if you remove the cover, you'll see that this is the charging port for the wheel, as well as a USB-A and USB-C port for power output to your phone. The wheel also features a built-in kickstand so that the wheel can stand up on its own. Lastly, in here we do have speakers in order for you to play your favorite music as you're going out for a ride. And it does have group ride audio sync that can allow you to sync up your music with your fellow InMotion friends that are riding V12 Pro and other new devices. Here at the back of the wheel, you have your left turn and right turn signals, as well as your powerful brake light. If you tilt the wheel and roll, you'll see that the turn signal is being activated. So you're almost ready to ride your new wheel. The first thing you got to do is pump up your suspension. So included in the box is the suspension pump, and these red covers cover up the holes in which you're going to pump up some air. So what you're going to do is you're going to rotate this to spin off the cover, and this will expose the air valve. Now you can take the pump that's included with the wheel and spin it on. Once securely fastened, you'll see that whether or not there's air pressure, and we can pump it up. Now, depending on your weight, you'll want to use different air pressures. So look at this chart as a general guideline. If you want it to be softer or harder, you can adjust it as you need to. So for this purposes, we're going to pump it to 150 psi. So now that we've pumped up the air pressure to 150 psi, which is what my goal was, we're going to spin this red knob here to release the air valve without losing too much air pressure. Once this red screw has been released, you'll see that the pressure has gone to 0, at which point you can spin the silver color in order to release the air pump from the valve. This will ensure that you lose as little air pressure as possible when removing this pump. Now once you're done, you're going to put the cover back on and make sure it's securely fastened. Now with your wheel fully set up, we're ready to hit the road. Let's go. Now that you're outside, I'll show you the basics of how to ride this device. So first and foremost, once you turn it on, it will start to self-balance. And what that means is forwards and backwards direction, it won't allow it to tilt forwards or backwards. So if you apply pressure on the front of the wheel, it'll move forwards. And if you apply pressure on the back of the wheel, it'll move backwards. Now when you're standing, this same thing applies. So you'll want to pick which leg is your dominant leg to start off with, and you can place it on first. Now, if you can find a place with a wall or a railing, it'd be better to start with to kind of get you acclimated to how it feels. When you go to step on the device and you put pressure on your leg, what's going to happen is the wheel's going to want to tip. And so you'll need to keep your leg straight and locked in to make sure that the wheel stays upright. Now, once you have that, you can hold it if you need to, and you can try to step on it. Once you step on, it's going to be very difficult to stay balanced, similar to a bicycle. So you need a little bit of momentum and speed for the gyroscopic forces to kick in. So once you're familiar with the rotation of the wheel, you'll want to find that structure in order to support yourself so that you can step on. Now, when you're stepping on, again, keep your leg locked. If you need to, you can hold the wheel and get on slightly. Once you're on, you'll want to slightly move backwards and forwards to kind of get used to how the wheel feels, and slowly make your way forwards as you support yourself with the structure. Over time, you want to reduce your reliance on this railing, and that will help you find your balance.